The carrier load confirmation. That's what we're going to be talking about in this episode of FBTV. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to FBTV. My name is Michael. I am your host as well as the lead consultant for Taltoa. Taltoa is a transportation and logistics training and consulting firm. If you'd like to learn more about Taltoa, you're invited to visit our website at taltoa.com, TALTOA.com. We specialize in consulting and training freight brokers, freight broker agents. We assist companies. Check us out. There's something there for everyone. FBTV is sponsored by Taltoa. And if you have any questions or comments, you want to leave a message, you can do so by visiting our website, the freightbrokertv.com website, freightbrokertv.com. You can send us an email, fbtv@freightbrokertv.com. Or you can call our studio line, 479-668-0213. So any of those methods to be able to get in touch with us. Now, we're going to be talking about today, we are going to be talking about carrier load confirmations. Carrier load confirmations, that is your last line of defense when it comes to moving a load. You either fill it out correctly, or if you mess it up, it's going to cost you, your broker, or even your customer money. So we want to check and double check that thing before we do anything. Check it, make sure you fill it out right. In training, when I'm dealing with clients and we're talking about the load confirmation, a couple of things stand out. One, the pickup time. You have got to get that right. That's usually the area that a broker will start causing themselves problems, is pickup time. If the customer has told you 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. first come, first served, you can't just put 7 a.m. as the time for pickup. The trucking company is going to take that 7 a.m. on the load confirmation you sent them as an appointment time. And if they get there at 7 o'clock in the morning and they've got to wait 4 or 5 hours, they're going to want more money. They're going to be unhappy. You're going to have a problem. Now, if you put it in there correctly, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. FCFS, that way everybody knows is 7 a.m. to 3 p. First come, first serve. That truck will know that if they get there at 7 a.m. and there's 20 trucks in front of them, they will be the 21st truck to be loaded that day. Now, in addition to that, delivery date. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me when I was a driver. As we go through training, I've got a lot of drivers that are clients. And whenever we get to this point, they've all had the same things happen to them. On the delivery date, if your customer has given you a date for delivery, the first thing you should do is check your calendar. Make sure, especially going into the holidays like we are now, make sure that delivery date is not on a weekend or a holiday. If it is, call your customer, point it out to them that the date they've given you is a weekend or a holiday. More times than not, they'll probably change it. Another thing is delivery time. If your customer has given you a time for delivery on their load confirmation to you, call your customer, verify that the time they've given you is an actual appointment time. I promise you 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, that's what time they open. That's what time the receiver opens, and the time they open and an appointment time, 2 different animals completely. If your customer says, no, that's what time they open, then what you should put on that load confirmation to that carrier would be call, C-A-L-L. That transfers the responsibility to the trucking company to pick up the phone and call the receiver to find out what time they can deliver. Now, word of warning, don't be the helpful broker here. Don't call the receiver yourself. That is putting yourself right in the middle of a potential disaster. If you call the receiver of that load and whoever you talk to says, yeah, 7 a.m., and you put 7 a.m. down on your load confirmation to the carrier, and it's wrong because somebody gave you the wrong information, now you've put yourself right in the middle of that issue. So the best thing to do is just write call unless you know it is an actual appointment time for delivery. Load confirmation, if you check it twice. One more tip about a load confirmation. When you're using a TMS, you're entering all the information into the TMS about that load. When you have everything entered, the load information, the carrier information, the financials, you push a button on the keyboard, and it will automatically display a carrier load confirmation on your computer screen. Do not try to proof that document looking at the computer screen. The reason is that, history has proven people mistakes looking at the document on a computer screen. Print it. Get the hard copy. Hold it in your hand. Check it. Check it twice. Make sure it's correct before you send it. All right, very good. Now, something has been going out in the emails to creators, I guess, over the last 24 hours or so. And I'm sure you're going to be hearing about it coming up in the next few days. It's the new terms of service, or a change in the terms of service for creators anyway. This email has been going out, and the thing that is rather upsetting is YouTube's right to monetize. In the past, it's been up to the creator if they wanted to have commercials or not on their videos. Now, we decided going into this at FBTV that we were not going to monetize their videos. We were doing it as a service to help people gain information about the transportation industry, be it freight broker, freight broker agent, whichever. The purpose was not to monetize, it was to provide information. And if you watch YouTube videos, which obviously you do, you have probably figured out that YouTube's kind of gone nuts with commercials lately. And this is bothering to us here at FBTV, because if they're going to monetize our channel without any regard to what we want or don't want, whether we participate or not, that's rather upsetting, because I know that more times than not, I will leave. I'm tired of the commercials. Yeah, it's 5 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, but come on. You get one in the beginning, you get 2 or 3 in the middle. You know, there's just no control over it. Yes, I understand the idea is for YouTube to make money, and I have no problem with that. What I do have a problem with is forcing it, using our content to make money, and regardless of whether we want to have ads on our video or not. So I'm sure other creators are going to be talking about this. If you're looking at it there, you can read it. YouTube's right to monetize. YouTube has the right to monetize all content on the platform, and ads may appear on videos from channels not in the YouTube Partner Program. I tell you what's happened to me. A couple of weeks ago, I got so sick of looking at the commercials on these YouTube videos that I actually signed up to pay them $11 a month just so I don't have to watch the videos. Now, I'm in my free month. I think that expires there in about 4 or 5 days, but it has been nice not having to watch commercials, and it's almost worth $11 a month. And it sounds like I'm plugging YouTube, and I'm not. It's just, YouTube. If somebody came up with another platform somewhere that would be the YouTube we all wanted, we'd all say adios, and YouTube be sitting here empty. But it is what it is, and probably get flagged on this video here. But either or, regardless, I'm sure over the next 24, 48, 72 hours, a lot of other creators are going to be talking about this, and maybe kind of giving you a heads up about what's going on. And it's not them putting the commercials on their channel. It is YouTube. Okay, if you click below to subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Ring the bell. Tell your friends. You can follow us on Twitter as well. FBT on Twitter. You'll find us at Freight TV. Keep up to date about the videos as we post them. Also, you may have noticed here in the last 24 hours, we posted a recorded live test video, so to speak. We are going to be doing our plan is, anyway, in the next couple of weeks to start doing our podcast live and broadcasting them. I know we'll be broadcasting them on Freight Broker TV, freightbrokertv.com. You can watch them live. And I'm sure we'll wait and see. We had plans to do it here on YouTube as well, but after receiving that email today, not too sure anymore. But anyway, stay tuned for that. Okay, if you haven't checked out FBTVinsider.com, do that. All FBTV content in one easy-to-find location. Audio, video, podcast, radio broadcast, everything is free. You can register for free. If you want insider content, that's going to cost you pennies a day. $2.99 a month, you'll get content that includes more audio, video, live broadcasts. We're talking about insider live broadcasts, so check that out. All right, well, I think we've done all the damage I could possibly do today. So go have a great day, unless, of course, you've made other plans. Talk to you soon.